Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com, and in this video I want to show you an example of a morning gap trade that was taken today and provided for members today, which is Tuesday, March 1, 2016. We're looking at a 60-minute chart right now of Medtronic. MDT is the ticker symbol, and what we're noticing here is the stock closed the prior trading day or yesterday at 77.37. Today, the stock opened up with a gap lower. Opening price was $74.29, down about $3 at the open, and that's a wide enough gap for us to get interested in order to find a level where that stock is most likely going to find support and be able to be played for a nice quick scalp trade. So let's go over to the, I'll go over to a 5-minute chart and we'll see what happens. So the first 5 minutes of the day, the stock didn't hit our level, but on the third candle of the day, so 15 minutes into the trading day roughly, the stock hits our level and trades down to about a low of 73.26. Now this remains within our stop loss limit. We have what I teach in my course at LazyGapTrader.com is how to derive a stop loss limit and how to derive a profit target all within the course. So my students fully understand how much leeway to give a stock before we should cut bait and run. So this one stayed within the stop loss limit, and you see it bounced around here, and you can see where the importance of the $73.40 level or $73.40 level was important. You can see the importance of that level by virtue of the stock actually coming into it and trading around that level basically all morning long, back and forth, back and forth. And each and every time it hit the level, it bounced off of it and tried to go higher. And until early this afternoon, the stock actually decided to trade higher, but you can see where that level was of great importance to the stock. We know that because I teach in my course exactly how to find these levels, these precise levels where a stock, whether it's gapping down at the open or up at the open, I teach my students how to find these precise price levels where the stock has a high probability of having a price reaction off that level, whether it's a support level or whether it's a resistance level. Either way, I teach you how to find these levels, and that's exactly why the course at LazyGapTrader.com was created. Secondarily, I have a service where I actually send out my gap trades each and every day to members, and here you can see these are the ones that were sent out today, and only one level hit. It was Medtronic. The other stocks never hit their price levels, and when a stock doesn't hit their price level, it's a no trade. We just leave it alone. We're only interested in stocks that hit their price level because we know it's a high probability trade. Whether it's a gap higher or a gap lower, we know there's a high probability that we're going to have a price reaction off that level. So as you can see, Medtronic, the last one on the list, says gap lower, support level is $73.40, and then we had a secondary level if the stock should have traded lower. Stop and profit target is about 40 to 50 cents. Now if we go back to Medtronic, you can see here, the high was made here of 73.93 on the 5-minute candle of the day. So a half hour into the trading day, 15 minutes into the stock, right? We took the trade about 15 minutes in, and we were out about 15 minutes after that at 73.93, which represents a 53-cent gain. Our recommended profit target from the email you just saw was between 40 and 50 cents. So you could have got 40, 45, 50 cents. Either way, you can see how I teach my students exactly how to derive the price level and also how to derive the profit target and the stop loss target. So we understand what our risk is and we understand what the profit is for a scalp trade. When you couple this together with my other strategy I teach at Lazy Gap Trader, which is a gap fill strategy, these two strategies together represent the only day trading strategies you need to have in order to profit from these markets each and every day. Come over to Lazy Gap Trader, Check it out. Take the course. You get a 2-week free trial to my gap trades if you want them. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Come over, check it out, folks. It's the only way to trade these markets on an intraday basis.